family, let's talk about it. We seen these court cases going on with Straightdroppp and Cornelius Smith, and I personally feel like the twists and turns are about to turn up a little bit more. We don't see the actual proof except for what we're going word of mouth and the internet. I feel personally he may be involved. We can't deny that, allegedly. But as far as being the trigger man and the ones who actually pulled the shots that did the drop November 17, I ain't seeing it as the actual connection and the two get together with this situation. Because I'm going to break this down the right way. We're going to break it the true way. Remember, this is an opinion matter based video. If you want to give your opinion, leave it in the comment sections and we will listen and hear you out. Salute, gang. Now, young Dolph, we do know, sadly, he died on that November 17. Now, the suspects they got for his death, they're blaming Straightdroppp, which is Justin Johnson. They're blaming Cornelius Smith. They're blaming also Shondell or Rondell Barnett, who's being charged for accessory for helping allegedly Straightdroppp escape in Indiana. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of he say, she say going on with this entire situation. Let's just go to the matter of facts of things involving in it. You gotta look at it for what it is. It's easy to look at these guys and blame them and say they the ones who did it. That's why I'm a little bit weary to just say, okay, this your killer right here, ladies and gentlemen. It's just too much going on for me to blame them. It's just so much connecting of the dots when you look in tune with it, when the shooting happened and everything like that. Rest in peace to Dolph again, man, sadly. But being involved in a murder is different than actually being the actual perps who did the drilling on that day. You know what I mean? It's just a lot. Like when Straightdroppp did this video here, I think it's videos like this that got him caught up and got him in trouble.
I put work down in the field, ain't no getting up when I hit. I've been off for doing drills by myself, don't need no click. Rex that I spread down my arm and come it is. I'm coming like giant bomb, way I shoot and work the wheel. Like this, off the thugging every day like my PO ain't told me shit. Knock some down and get you a bonus. My young niggas on it. Bet I go out like Tony. Double O. Walk down game.
What you on, nigga?
Big walk down game.
Man, you know that. Man, you know that. What you on, Trey? Cool, straight?
Notice in this video, he keeps talking about big walk down gang and all that, allegedly. This is what I think they used to break it down during the conversation. Now, I'm going to do a separate video where I upload the full video of this where y'all can look at it. But let's examine this video for a little bit more.
Stop.
Man, we gotta drop this shit.
Walk down, guys. No bout.
We gotta drop this shit.
Oh, hey, you already know I told you, hit me up. We'll chop everything up, bro. We get to work.
What you got going?
I'm Eddie right now, nigga. I'm Eddie.
I know you are.
Blick.
No, I can't do one. I just went pick up movie. We got sticks and drawn on student.
I mean, things like this situation was unfortunate. You got bloggers who was tying him with pictures and saying this is the case of what happened or what not. It's just a lot that was going on in that entire situation. With the Straightdroppp one, the ties and connection remained the same. It was like Straightdroppp is guilty because he was writing things like turning myself in Monday, 2000. You see what's posted on there already. And my thing was just to basically dismiss certain things. You see his family member when she got on there. Some people said it wasn't his grandma, it was other old boy family. But you seen a lot of people who spoke in good form and came out and said something when they said no bond, but the judge told them they need an attorney or they're gonna issue the state attorney. That's another thing. They were confident in getting an attorney. I haven't seen them for an attorney yet. We're gonna make a video about that too. But Cornelius Smith, and Straightdroppp, I'm not feeling how they guilty of pulling the trigger. Maybe they might be connected in other ways, like they saying they got Cornelius for the vehicle, you know what I mean, the white Benz that was found. They saying they got all that. My thing with the whole situation is we trying to look for who's the king and the queen. Nobody really worried too much about the pawns. Pawns gonna do what they gonna do. Pawns got only one job, one mission, is do the play. That's all they got. Do the play the right way and get it popping, get it started in a way that you know you gotta do on the clown type of tip. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of situation with this young Dolph that they ain't even break down, bro. Like, let's get back again to when you found the vehicle in the yard. We still gotta go further. Like, how did they know to go there if somebody didn't tip them off? Of course folks tipped them off, gang. It's too easy. I mean, vehicles get tracked too, because this vehicle also was reported stolen 7 days before young Dolph was even drilled on November 17th. It was reported stolen November the 10th. That's right. They claim they got DNA and evidence and all that camera that ties Cornelius Smith to the events in question that day of stealing the white Benz. My thing is, they're tying videos to people on JoJo Splat and CEO Bobby. Folks in them was tying a whole lot other than what you think the situation was. So if people was mad at me, nah, get mad at folks for hopping on the Instagram and doing the most. Now, another thing that made us think it's not, you feel me, JoJo, not just JoJo Splat, but it's not Justin Johnson, aka Straightdroppp, or Cornelius, or maybe it's just one of them, but I don't know if it's both who were the trigger mans. Remember, I'm not saying they guilty or innocent, none of that. I'm just saying I don't think they the trigger man, if it making sense, because, you know, Marcus Thornton, which is the brother of Dolph, man, you know, he was out there busting it. Remember when the vehicle, when they spinned off this famous thing right here, when them two dudes ran off or whatever, and the cops came at the scene, they had the brother, they had to speak to him or whatever. They actually arrested him doing that. Remember that? They got him, put him in handcuffs. Some people said because he was doing the most. It wasn't that. Remember, there was pictures of him too bringing out the yapper, and with the yapper he was busting it back, and people like, ain't no way close range like that nobody in that vehicle got hit, or they got the devil or the Most High protecting them that day. But you can clearly see Marcus was distraught. He was going through it. That's when the cops felt like doing what they do best, you know, harass. But I mean, they doing their job at the same time too, because I guess they laws is different in Florida, where I'm from. If you bust back, you know, and you ain't being bust on, I guess to them that's a charge. But he clearly was good because he felt his life in danger. You don't know if them dudes was about to spin back, and I guess that's what kept him out of being locked up. I don't know if his situation was dismissed or they, you know, they just let the man on a bond or something like that. But I do know they arrested him clearly for busting out the yapper that day. But it was a lot of situations tied to this that made us, you feel me, properly say that folks is involved. Not the brother, but the Memphis Police Department, the situation I was showing y'all in my last video, the involvement of different crime scenes being fabricated, different people being blamed. Number one, I think everybody is guilty if you ask me. I'm not saying no names, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like from the police to the officials, everybody, because nobody really trying. Everybody just doing it because he got a name and folks keeping them square on they pivot, bro, at the end of the day. Now with the Dolph situation, it's getting more crazy than what you thought, because what you thought ain't what it is. I feel like if somebody got popped that close range, and clearly Justin Johnson wasn't shot, clearly Cornelius Smith wasn't shot, and they had Cornelius Smith locked up for the other situation with the stolen vehicle already. Now they just tied him into it with Dolph, because clearly that was the vehicle at the scene when it happened. It's so much going on with this that it's too easy to just say this is what it is, case closed, and that's it. We do know police departments allegedly be massing up and they pretend they the ops, and they do drills on folks to keep wars going in the community, beef going high. So I'm not saying that's the case of the Dolph situation. Clearly he was in real beef, but we do know they can make things get blurry. What better time to move in and swoop on in when two dudes having beef, war, they have odds with each other? It's easy to swoop in and do what you gotta do to make the play look like what it is. This is all I'm saying, gang. I ain't saying if it's this or that, but we need to be opinionated about this. We need to do our due diligence and think deeply. I ain't saying this dude no innocent type dude like that. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, it's just too easy, gang. The way Memphis Police Department pinpointing this, I can't just jump on this square and be like, it is what it is. You dig what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to tell y'all on this. I ain't trying to do the most. I ain't trying to, clout chase the vibe like some people reportedly like to say. We just letting y'all know what it is. With the Dolph situation, you got to keep your eye, open. Your peripheral vision must be used, bro, because the game is rigged. The game is rigged for failure. Folks is really navigating Dolph legacy in a different light. You just got to pay attention, because if you say you love somebody, then go hard in the paint for them. Don't just stop at one scenario and say that's it. All I'm saying, gang, because if you ask people who love the man, who know the man, they're gonna say what I'm saying is fire, bro. What I'm saying is true. These niggas might be guilty or not, but they ain't the kings, they ain't the queens, bro. Pause. And the king is the one who called the shots, and the queen is the one who actually the trigger man. And none of these niggas is it, in my opinion. Maybe they is, but I don't know. Number one, we ain't finger pointing, but we damn sure ain't gonna do the work of the Memphis Police Department, and we ain't gonna rely on their credibility only, because I already proved to you, MPD credibility ain't nowhere, gang. Their credibility is gone, dog. It's fraudulent. It ain't cool. It ain't never been cool in the beginning of all this, if you ask me. So you gotta keep your head deeply on the swivel when it come to things like this. This is all I'm saying to y'all, man. Look, man, I'm your DJ Bless One. Thank you for watching another video of I Smoke Hip Hop Live. Love your family, man. Love your kids and stay blessed. Always definitely rest in peace to man. Gonna keep your legacy alive. It's Dolph.